I'm Chris Odles. Welcome to this week's Tennis Warehouse vlog. This week we have playtester picks. So I'm going to jump in first with my picks for this week and then kick it to some of the other playtesters. First up, I have chosen the Head Speed Pro Legend 2025. Love the update to this racket. Makes a beautiful sound at impact, loaded with control, crisper feel than the outgoing version. So I felt more connected to my shots. Really enjoyed this playtest. Beautiful on the backhand slice, precision at net, really fun racket to use. And I think for a racket that's offering a lot of control and tremendous feel, it's got just enough power on the serve, and then when you want to put away ground strokes or high volleys, etc., it's got the pop built in to help you do that. So dynamite racket there. Highly recommend you check that one out. And then another product that's loaded with control, and I've got it in my trusty T-Fight 300 here, is Grapplesnake Alpha. Be sure to check out our review on that one too. It's a really trustworthy string. So this is a string I'd feel very confident going into a big match, a tournament, etc., because it always gives me that predictable, trustworthy response. I wouldn't say it excels. I think there are better Grapplesnake strings for pop or for spin, but this one, super reliable. You can always trust it. And when you're playing a big point and the pressure's on the line, that's what you want from your string bed, and Alpha delivers. Okay, let's check in with Brit now for her picks.
For my first playtester pick, I have chosen the Head Palm Tree Crew large duffel bag. Now this is a great collaboration between Head and the Palm Tree Crew with Taylor Fritz, and this collection comes with this large duffel bag. There's a tote bag, a backpack, and a Radical MP, all in this super fun cosmetic. It's probably one of my favorite things about the bag, but it is a very unique bag as well. There's two inside compartments, one that has the climate control, as well as some accessory pockets, both inside and outside. And then another feature I like is you can either use the grab bags up here, or you can turn it to the back and there's a zippered pocket, and there is some backpack straps hidden inside as well. So that's a nice feature there. You can hold a ton of stuff inside, 4 or 5 rackets easily on one compartment, as well as all your other accessories and needs in the other. Now my second playtester pick has been one of my favorites for the last easily 10 plus years. It is now known by a new name. It is the Adidas Ava Luxe shoe. It was previously known as the Stella Court and the Stella Barricade Boost. It's been in the top shoes for me for at least 10 plus years. I love this shoe. It is super comfortable, great stability, durability, support. I can go on and on in the shoe. There's no break-in period. I really just like how it's just a high performance shoe, and I really like the look of this shoe. We haven't play tested it in a while, so we are actually currently play testing it, so look for it in the future. That's my playtester picks. I'm gonna pass it on to Oak.
Thanks, Britt. For my playtester picks, I really wanted to focus on what I think are some excellent deals on our website right now, and I'll start off with the Vapor Pro 3. You can get this colorway and a couple other ones for under $100, and that's an incredible value if you ask me. Really good cushioning, very stable shoe, and surprisingly durable as well. That was my main critique of some of the earlier Vapor Pros, but this one is honestly one of the more durable options I've seen from Nike in a long time. So really good value at $100. But if you're looking to maybe upgrade your racket setup, I honestly can't recommend anything more in terms of value than this TF40. This is the 1820 version, but the 16x19 is also on sale. This cosmetic is a little bit older, but it's just as incredible in terms of performance as far as the racket is concerned. You're getting a box beam foam-filled construction, so very solid, very precise, responsive racket. I really like this one with like a sharper or more textured string for a little extra spin. And then with a near 330 swing weight and a 3 points headlight balance, this racket definitely packs a serious punch as well, while still retaining that good control from the box beam geometry. So just really good value here. But yeah, if you're looking for some great deals, check out our clearance section as well on our website. And I'm gonna pass it off to Mark.
I appreciate it, Oak. Thank you. All right, for the first of my 2 playtester picks, I chose the CT Rally 2 from New Balance. This shoe is trusty, reliable. I played a tennis tournament over the previous weekend, made it through all my matches, and without feeling excessively beat up. It was pretty hot, can't do anything about that, but the midsole cushioning, I think New Balance refers to as the Fresh Foam X, is very lively, kind of firm, very responsive, and again, I just felt less beat up wearing this shoe than most other shoes I wear. Very supportive, sole warranty. Of course, New Balance offers this shoe in either a D or 2E width, And I believe this goes from size 8 to size 14 US men's at half size increments. Can't say enough about this shoe. Try it out for sure. And for my second pick, I don't mean to brag, but we are now carrying Boast apparel. Really love this apparel. This is the fall 7-inch men's court short. And this one here is about a 92 poly, 8% spandex. So it's gonna stretch, it's gonna breathe, definitely gonna wick away that moisture. Excellent short, deep pockets on both sides. No tennis balls are gonna come flying out at that inopportune moment. And then on the back side, most of these shorts include a right rear pocket as well. Very comfortable short overall. Be sure to check out our full line of Boast apparel. And that's all I have for today. And let's check in with our next playtester. Let's see what Jay has to say.
All right, and for my first pick, I'm going with the KSwiss Hypercourt Pinnacle. This is probably one of my favorite shoes we've tested this year. I just really love everything about the shoe. It's comfortable and really high performance, stable. There is a carbon fiber plate in the midsole, kind of helps with that first step quickness. And probably my least favorite thing about it is just getting in the shoe. It kind of reminds me of the Asix FF3, that booty construction. But once my feet are in there, I feel locked in and really, really supportive and stable. So this is my favorite shoe of the year. We have our full review out on it right now, so be sure to check it out on our YouTube channel. And then for my next pick, I'm going with this sweet shirt from Nike. It says, "Everyone watches women's sports." I just think it's, we got 2 American ladies in the semifinals of the US Open right now. And so, you know, I think it's definitely applicable, and it's an awesome shirt. It's really thick and it's fashionable. So yeah, be sure to check that one out. And that's all I got. And now I'm gonna throw it over to Chris for some vintage.
Thanks, Jace. Jump straight into that vintage now. First up, I've got a Pro Staff RF97. This one's in 4 1/4 grip size, plastic still on the handle here with this racket, so in great condition. This one would definitely be one I would be playing and hitting, so I'd put my favorite string in here if I had it in my collection. Great collectible to have as well. Next up from Unisex, we've got a Super RQ 500. Now these ones had a very soft material in the throat grommets, and it just doesn't stand the test of time, so we tubed these, got it held in with some tape here, but you can take off the tape when you string it up, and the tubing will suffice for that grommet replacement right there in the throat. The rest of the grommet's in great condition. Really nice condition on this one too. Again, this would be a fun racket to get out and hit. And then last but not least, we've got a Pancho Gonzalez Spalding autograph right here, strung up and stenciled, but you might want to put some fresh string in there if you want to get this one out on the court. Great condition, plastic on the handle, and a really fun wood racket to add to your collection. That's all we've got for this week. Be sure to tune in next week for more Playtester picks.